When people look at the sign, whether they're young people or whether they're just people in general, I really want them to know that my dad's legacy was of excellence.
A father, a husband, a change agent. The late John Wayman Henry Jr. was a history maker in Baltimore City, committed to creating equity for all he encountered. His daughter, Carla Henry Hopkins, reflects on his legacy along the street now adorning his name.
And it was a way to commemorate all this great work that my dad had done, first being the first black administrator at Johns Hopkins University, and then a leader in his church community, then a leader in Baltimore City.
In 1971, the late Henry Jr. embarked on a journey no one like him had before. While serving in that role of administrator at Johns Hopkins, his namesake, John III, says he ensured black medical professionals excelled.
Without him, the number of black doctors that may not have gotten an opportunity to actually serve.
At a time when racial barriers were in place to prevent African Americans from excelling in this country, it was the late John Wayman Jr. who protested on the historic campus of Morgan State University.
He was there in the midst of protest in the early 60s. And during that time of protest, he was actually thrown out of school for protesting.
Something the younger Jay found himself having to do as well decades later, on the same campus to get more state funding to maintain a safe and affordable place to college educate black students. Racial tension still arises at times here in Baltimore, yet Carla is hoping that when you drive along East 33rd Street, now known as John Wayman Henry Jr. Way, you'll consider how much stronger we all are together and not divided by the shade of one's skin.
He would be extremely proud of where we have come as a people, as a community, as a culture. But I think he would always say, push further, be bigger, be greater, do more. And I think that was his clarion charge all of his life.
Reporting in Baltimore City, Megan Rivers, WBAL TV 11 News.